But I did on the last one. I
So,
started. Oh,
A needle pulling thread.
I hate him. Kick him.
Wait!
I'm sorry.
He'll actually kick you.
You've been cut.
Damn. And back to reality.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
How y'all doing tonight?
I'm pissed.
Oh,
Good.
Well, Turtle is pissed.
Jerry's good.
Jerry's good. I'm good.
Excellent.
Joey.
I mean,
The time is now 10:39 p.m.
missing
and it
one.
is. Well, yeah, we're missing. Man.
Again.
Oh,
Oh.
yet again. We're missing one. But it is past visiting hours. Welcome to the past visiting podcast where we talk about whatever, whoever, however the world works. And what's in it? I want to start
That's a
off.
lot of things.
That's a lot of things. It's a lot of things to go over. I just want to start off by saying,
Excuse me.
goodness gracious. Hope everybody had a good holiday. Or at least Thanksgiving. We're still in the holidays. My favorite time of the year, Christmas.
Great mode.
It's not
Love.
Halloween, but it's pretty good.
Oh no, it's better than Halloween.
I don't know about that.
Dog free cookies?
Big booty bitches in costumes.
Yeah, big booty bitches in costumes. Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see him in Santa costumes.
There you go. So Christmas is better. All right, cool.
Do have eggnog.
We do have eggnog.
Bye. Never mind. Always better. Eggnog's trash.
What?
Hater.
I am.
Why do you hate eggnog?
It
It's not
tastes
good.
bad. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? It don't
It
taste.
tastes bad. What do you mean?
It's delicious.
Nog is delicious.
Yeah, it's about
That's
as
not-
delicious as garbage.
I mean, it's real
it's
easy
not
to fuck
for
it up.
everybody. Like,
I've had some delicious eggnog.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Well, because I bought some at the store because I had never had it before. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try some eggnog.
Mhm.
So I tried it. The initial taste, not bad. It's pretty good. But going down, I tasted like 10 different flavors that I was like, this don't need to be here. So it's really just how it goes down. I just didn't like it. The initial taste was great, but going down, it was awful.
Hmm. I disagree with you strongly.
I mean, I've had some trash eggnog. I've had some doo-doo tier eggnog, and it made me want to throw up.
I've never had eggnog that bad.
Yeah,
But-
I have. But I've had solid eggnog, and that brought me back.
You've had solid eggnog.
No, stop. You know what I mean.
Yeah, it's called egg
Sounds
pudding.
Like you
Shut up.
sounds like this ninja freezes his eggnog and cuts it.
Do you not freeze your eggnog?
That's probably the problem. Thanks,
Make
man.
some eggnog ice cream?
Next time I will
Eggnog
freeze-
ice cream.
I mean, there is actually eggnog flavored ice cream.
I don't doubt
I've
it.
never done that, but now I'm actually intrigued.
I might.
There is straight up some freaking what is it? Bluebell. There's Bluebell eggnog flavored ice cream.
Dog, I love Bluebell ice cream.
God bless Texas for giving us Bluebell.
Bluebell is good.
What's your favorite flavor ice cream?
Hmm.
Earwax. But no, seriously.
I should disconnect you. I said earwax.
Harry Potter came to my mouth. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna say this is dumb," but I mean, it's not really my favorite. It's just the flavor that's never bad to me, which is cookies and cream.
Solid.
Like the favorite. I mean, I guess it's not really like a specific flavor. It's like a type. I guess it's called the Americone Dream. They're Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry's.
That's a really good flavor.
What was one?
Word.
Go ahead.
Oh, mine's probably gonna be mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip.
I mean, you could just freeze toothpaste.
I mean,
I could just throw you in a freezer too.
I'm not sure you can. I'm pretty heavy.
How about you, Jerry?
What was the question?
What?
What is your favorite ice cream?
It's either Rocky Road or just straight chocolate.
That's the
That's an
southern in you.
Yeah.
Rocky Road.
Had Rocky Road. Rocky Road's solid.
Ooh.
I really just like the marshmallows. I could do without I think it's almond or yes, almond. I could do without the almond
Which one's the
I
one?
think it's walnuts.
or walnut. Yeah, I could do without it.
Which one's the macadamian? Which one is the one where it's got
By macadamia?
Yeah. My parents eat that type of ice cream.
That's more known for cookies, but all right.
It's
What am I thinking of?
more.
Trying to remember.
I'm not sure. What are you forgetting?
I don't know. I know that there's just like macadamia nuts in it. In the ice cream.
I don't think I've ever had an ice cream with macadamia nuts. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
You don't like macadamia nuts, or
I don't
you
like-
just don't
no.
like that ice cream?
I don't like any type of peanut.
There is a straight up macadamia nut ice cream, apparently. There's a Ben and Jerry's. There's apparently one with something called Blue Bunny.
Okay.
Looks like there's Halo Top. I see that in my store there. Time.
Yeah, I don't really have a favorite. I think
Interesting.
I think I'm just a solid. No, they're all good. Like, a lot of them are really good. Rocky Road's good. I've had mint chocolate chip. I thought I'd hate it, but it's actually decent.
Man, it's hard to mess up ice cream. Let's be honest.
Man,
Even the worst ice cream is probably still pretty good.
I don't know. It might. It crazy. It might just be regular vanilla ice cream.
OG. Vanilla's good. I like the homemade vanilla from Bluebell. That's some good stuff.
Oh, you want to know what it is? Chocolate chunk ice cream.
Chocolate chunk ice cream.
I think it was called something else. It was specifically from Ben and Jerry's. I think if I remember it. No, I think it was something different. I think it was like super fudge, I think.
Sounds about right.
That ice cream was stupid pendus.
Stupid pendus.
Ice cream was heat, bruh.
I think that defeats the
Hope it
purpose of
wasn't
ice
heat.
cream.
I think you should eat a dick, but you know we moving on.
I'm sensing a lot of tension in the chat right now.
Just saying some smart ass shit. God damn it.
Hey, do you need some ice cream?
Yes.
I'm gonna send you some sugar cookie ice cream.
Sugar cookie ice cream? That's a thing?
Yeah. Bro, there is legit mayonnaise and mustard flavor.
Oh God.
At this point, yeah, I think there's every single flavor of ice cream you can think of.
I'm sure there's some special, like I was joking when I said earwax, but I'm sure there's some special type of Harry Potter super duper limited edition one time only earwax flavor. But it doesn't actually taste like earwax. Just, well, I mean, I don't know what earwax tastes like, so I mean, I wouldn't know. But, you know.
What if?
I would assume not stellar.
Yeah, I'm assuming gross.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
You get some boogers.
What if there's hair in it? Ugh.
Probably.
Ugh. What if, and the hair was like just little skinny strands of chocolate?
Why?
I don't know. I have no
They're just trying to make you happy with they're just trying to layer on textures in the ice cream.
Like, ooh, look, it's earwax flavor, Mom. Ew, don't get that.
insane. Ugh.
If you ever want your kid to not eat ice cream,
Yeah, facts.
give them some earwax flavor. They're donezo. Ooh, my food's here.
Jesus. You say his food's here?
I think so.
So one thing I wanted to talk about is Arcane in its entirety.
Okay.
And since Riot has confirmed that they will be making other things like that in the future, but with different regions and champions, I wonder who would be the next solid TV show.
We talked about this last time, didn't we?
Did we?
I think so.
We might have.
Or we just talked about, because I feel like we talked about like Ionia and like Akali.
Oh, yeah, we
and,
did.
Like,
but I'd like to know John's take, since he wasn't
true.
there last time.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or I guess he was there, but he was working.
I guess in that case, I'd like to see the build up of like when Zed betrayed their ninja clan.
Oh, the Kenku Order storyline?
Yeah, I'd like to see that. And if they could possibly bridge in the Ionia versus Noxus war. Because my boy Singed. I'd love to see him nuke the Ionians.
He didn't. He just helped make the weapons, alright?
You're right, he created Agent Orange and then Noxus used it against Ionia. He didn't specifically do it.
It's not like he took the boat over there and threw it on the. He didn't just take a plane over to Ionia and say they shall know pain and drop a freaking nuke on him.
Nah, he definitely just flung that over his shoulder. Just whoop. I'd like to either see that, or I'd love to see the story of the Ascension ritual from
the Ascension. Shurima.
From Shurima, yeah.
That whole thing.
Because, yeah, to my knowledge, it was going great, and then all of a sudden, Xerath betrayed them and took the power of the Ascension, or something like that.
I mean,
so I'd like to see like a build up of all that.
See, the problem is that it's not really concluded. Like, sure, like Azir in the canon lore is still trying to rebuild Shurima.
Yep.
But Renekton is still actively hunting Nasus.
Yep.
And
Well,
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, in the lore nowadays, like Jinx and Vi and Caitlyn and all them, they're all like already established. What I would like
Right.
to see is like the start of that, like an origin story for all of that,
You talking
kind of
about
like they
when
did.
Xerath like got his.
Yeah, back
you're
when
trying
Xerath was
to-
just a dude, like all these people are
Oh.
just dudes.
You're trying to see like the reason Xerath became the way he became, and
I like to see like a true origin story to all of that. Like, see baby Nasus and Renekton when they're actually just human brothers. Like,
that might be
doing
pretty
stuff.
interesting. That might actually pretty. I'd be down to watch that.
I mean,
Probably
they did,
think the only other thing that would be good to watch.
I mean, let's not forget a Jack solo story would be fire.
Oh yeah, we did forget to talk about Jax.
that'd be pretty funny seeing him wander around like the entire continent.
Right,
And everything.
Him trying to fix problems or just going to places just to purely fight the strongest person.
Yeah, Jack's origin story would be cool. You could do a solo Demacia story.
I think Demacia makes the most sense. I think we said this before.
Yeah.
Well, they've already introduced fucking Noxus, so I mean,
Yeah, and
I was gonna say Noxus would make sense too, considering they just showed like what was her name's mom.
it started with an
Madonna.
M. Yeah, Madonna. I thought it was fucking
please,
what's her name?
please say Karma.
No,
I was gonna guess
Senna.
no.
Who?
why am I drawing a blank?
Me too. I played the bitch all the time. God damn.
Samira?
Yes.
Mira, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
like an older Samira for some reason.
What? The mom or the?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on,
Really?
Liz. She
Yeah.
does have the clothes styling, but I think that's
Somewhat.
I think
Some-
that's just really just the culture of Noxia's type of.
Yeah,
Noxus.
it's the darker skin. She doesn't have as Samira
Yeah.
doesn't have as like curly hair.
And Samira's young. So
Yeah.
There's also
Well, see, that's the
Shireen
thing.
born.
right.
Well, yeah, it's just for whatever reason the way that she was. I think in like the when they didn't show who she was and like she kind of like just cut down that noble, yeah, the rebel leader. I was like, is this like an older take on her or something? So I was kind of.
But I'd also like to see, because it sounds like she's going through a power struggle.
Yeah,
And all I know of is when Noxus went through a power struggle, the Bird of Ages took over
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was swinging.
and execute
That boy
and
Jericho.
had
Well,
Darius execute the old leader.
was it even a power struggle, really? I mean, he kind of went backstab the fucking leader, right? And he just said, "Hey, I'm the leader now. Fucking deal with it."
You got a problem with that? My buddy got a big axe.
There wasn't much of like, "Oh, I want him to be king, him to be the ruler of Noxus." No, it was like,
and guess what?
"I'm the ruler."
He did have a problem with it, and the big axe came.
Yeah.
So
And then Draven-
I could see that.
They came
Draven
through
was
like,
like,
I have my orders.
Yep. That'd be heat. So I'm still rooting for best chance when we get another TV show. It's probably gonna be Demacia, since they seem to already love that fucking storyline. They've made comics about it and shit like
Sure.
that, and
Yeah, I was gonna say,
multiple cinematics.
since they've done so much, like so many cinematics and comics for it, I think Demacia would be the least likely, just for that reason. Because it feels like they've already pretty much told half of those stories.
They still could tell more.
There's so many hidden stories about Ionia.
You said Ionia?
Yeah.
Oh
I
man,
feel like they can. I feel like Ionia will just be so easy.
Ionia could really go on forever.
Because any and everything can connect to something. Like pretty much everybody in Ionia knows of each other. Maybe not directly, but they know of each other. So
Yep.
it would be really easy to like string them together.
You know what? I take it back. I hope they don't do Ionia.
Damn.
All right.
I hate 'em.
Alrighty.
Because
Why
if they do,
is it because of Kali? It's gotta be
No.
because of Kali.
It's gonna
not
be
close. It's Kennen.
Damn.
If they do Ionia, that means there's a chance that Kennen will be there.
You gonna get off Kennen, bro.
I will not get off that off-brand Pikachu. I'm gonna
Damn.
shorten the entire my
Wouldn't
hatred.
all Yordles be, off
What?
Pikachu?
Or you.
You said what
Yeah,
if all Yordles was what?
Off-brand Pikachu's, or is it just because he's electric?
He's electric.
Probably because he's
Gotcha.
electric.
Gotcha. Just making sure.
So yeah,
Yo.
I take it back. Not Ionia. Not Ionia.
Your favorite that gas sucking some bit.
Damn, I hope Warwick scratch off the rest of his face.
Damn.
It'd be like that sometimes.
You're not crucial though.
Speaking of singed and that dead boy Warwick WW.
Mm-hmm.
Who you think showing up in the next Arcane season?
I think there's a decent chance that I'll be in it.
You think Vi will be in it?
You think Vi? Really?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you
That's
think
crazy.
that?
I don't know.
It's pretty far fetched.
As somebody
Maybe
that
Jinx.
Maybe.
no, Jinx is done.
I don't.
Jinx is gone.
I don't think. I think they're gonna get rid of her. Honestly, I think this was her last shot.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think
Jace
everyone
is
has
dead.
Jace anymore.
Yeah, he's dead. Rip.
Dang! It seems like nobody from the original season's making it.
Hey, Heimerdinger's
Hey, that boy
definitely making it.
Cisco, he gonna be back.
Oh yeah,
Who?
Cisco somehow alive. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's going to be the next champion released in League of Legends.
Oh
That shit
yeah.
pissed me off,
He's coming.
too.
He's coming to TFT for real. He really gonna be the next champion?
I
No.
don't know how he would be dead.
Oh.
And considering he really doesn't have any powers or anything,
Vito's dead.
Well, we don't know what the shot in the eye and shit's for.
Yeah, it was. It was because he, I don't know, shimmer. I guess.
It helped stabilize his freaking body. Because that eye was infected AF. But on some real ish, I hope to see full on armor Victor.
You might. We're
I
definitely.
think we would see, the Ascension Victor, or what is it, Rise of the Machines? What does he call it?
Full machine?
Something. I don't think he'll do that skin or whatever, but
I have a few champions. I think I'm 90% sure they're going to be in the next season.
I could see Ziggs, Ezreal.
I couldn't see either one. I'm gonna keep it more so Ezreal. Maybe Ziggs actually.
Yeah, he might pop on down since Heimerdinger's over in Zon now. Zac,
Maybe.
Gooman,
Oh,
Blitzcrank.
That's actually one I think I'm pretty sure we're gonna see in the next one.
I could definitely see Blitzcrank.
Oh, fucking what's Camille?
Yeah, her too.
Ooh. That's a big possibility. That's a big possibility.
That's a major possibility. I'm thinking
We're about to start a
90%.
war.
Because her overall, I still don't know if what we're looking at in the show is canon because it's different from their actual lore, but it's very possible, especially if they do
It's
another
like
time
too
skip.
far though.
What do you mean?
I don't think it's like too far from their lore. Like
There's
they're
pretty
going
big,
based off like what they have.
There's pretty big differences. Like people are just gone, and some people are there in this arcane world.
Elaborate.
I'm looking at like a list of related champions to Piltover.
I'm going Twitch.
You think Twitch?
You know, they could. You remember the rat in the beginning?
Yes.
They could straight make that Twitch.
They could do that. They could turn. You remember the kind of nasally guy when Vi and Caitlyn both went down to going to Bizon, like the underbelly where all the people who were like mutated by Shimmer, the guy who literally sold them out. Him.
What about him?
I think he could be Twitch.
No, Twitch. Well, maybe they could change the lore again, but in the canon lore, he's just a regular rat that just.
He's just a rat that got Shimmer.
Yeah, he's just a rat that got. I don't know. I forgot. It's either singed or he was fucking around with the green shit and got
probably singed.
Probably singed.
Probably.
If they got mutated, probably singed.
I'm looking at related champions, and I'm seeing a lot of champions, quote unquote, related to it. And the big ones I'm noticing are the ninjas, including Zed, coming to chase
Arcane?
Jin.
That would. I'm gonna be honest. That would. If I hope not, that'll fuck up everything else that's going on there. Because then they have to establish that story.
I was gonna say if they did establish that order,
but that's just a
and everything. That would definitely be later on. They could definitely do that for a later season because they run around. Akali, Zed, and Shen all run around Piltover chasing Jin.
I don't know. I feel like they should.
And we already saw Jin's mask. So
I think they deserve their own thing. Them coming into the storyline between Jinx and Vi would just be a little weird. And Singed and Warwick and Victor.
I don't think
Jace.
they would. I don't think they really honestly need to continue the Jinx and Vi storyline after how they ended it.
Neither do I.
Though they do.
They're pretty much at the point where it's like, okay, well, we know what the conflict is, so now we can move on to another set storyline.
That better fucking continue.
There's stuff they can expound upon, but it wouldn't need more than like an episode or two. Like it wouldn't need an entire season.
After that fucking ending, I better get some motherfucking context.
I mean, I know they're going to expand further upon fucking Jinx bombing the council, but I don't think they're going to need to dedicate the entire season to that.
Also, Jinx still isn't to that crazy point where she is in our game. Like, she's still mad, just emotional. Like, she's not that happy, like we see glimpses of the current Jinx, but the Jinx that we have, we see at the end, is still not the same Jinx.
I don't know. I think the one at the very end is the in-game Jinx.
Yeah, I would agree. Because in pretty much every even before she got shimmered up to live, she was showing shades of our current Jinx.
Exactly.
When she was just doing stuff, even then. So
But
now
then-
she has no, like at the end, she chose the chair where she's permanently Jinx. So it's literally just she's about to embrace who she is now in the game.
And I think her mind like officially snapped with
We don't know.
that final scene at the table with
Yeah.
everything going on.
With freaking Silco getting shot and her shooting the rocket because that was the weapon he wanted her to build for that for the arcane crystal or the hex crystal.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much in-game Jinx right there.
Nah, dog. We need insane laughing all the fucking time, killing everybody because she doesn't give a fuck.
She was
We
doing it
need
before.
more Harley. We need Harley Quinn-esque Jinx, not conflicted sister.
But we could definitely see some more Zaun characters at least.
Oh, we're definitely gonna see Warwick.
There's Blitzcrank, Mundo, Urgot,
I don't know if we're gonna see
Warwick,
Mundo.
Zac, Ziggs.
I'm gonna keep it
Oh, I hope we see
I'm
Mundo.
gonna keep it a buck.
I
with
hope
you.
we see Mundo.
There might have been a hint towards Mundo, but his story,
Mundo is
his
the
story
second
really
best
doesn't
champion
fucking
in
go
the game.
anywhere. Did you say he's the
Mundo's-
second best champion in the game?
Yes. Second best.
I'm confused with being the worst champion.
Hey. Settle down.
Nah, you said a damn thing. You're the one hyping up a thick man.
We're definitely gonna see. I think it's since we are getting a season 2, it's 100% confirmed that we're gonna see Warwick.
Oh yeah.
That's
Who
not
is
even
Warwick, though?
Vander.
There's zero chance they're gonna have to really pull it out of their butts to convince people it's not Vander.
I mean, we hear the theme at the end when the big A. We hear his theme.
I was just wondering if y'all thought it was Vander or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I was like 80% sure it was Vander, but then they started popping out with the theme music on Warwick and all that shit. What he says to Vi and all that stuff. I was like, that's pretty.
It's pretty.
Did they update his lines?
no, but
No,
he's
it's just what
always
he
had
says
them.
now. Yeah.
He's always had, like, if he interacts with Vi or Jinx, he's like, "Oh, I know your face, can't remember. All I know is a girl." Like,
I gotcha.
so
Yeah.
he's pretty much confirmed. I am interested to see how they do Camille, because that is an interesting storyline.
That'd be
If they
interesting.
do put her in, which they should.
In that case, they would
Ooh.
definitely include Jin.
That means we get to see real legs.
Oh yeah, you get to see how not thick she was before the augmentations.
300-year-old Camille with normal legs.
Yeah, they could put her in. I knew they couldn't put her in before. Well, they could have. Yeah, they could have. Might
could've.
make a Seraphine.
I hope not.
They could.
I hope not.
I expected to see more of Echo's backstory, because he's like a real. His is pretty wholesome as far as a champion story. But, you know, it is what it is.
Speaking of Echo, that was the best scene in the show.
Oh, when he fought
The
Jinx.
scene?
Yep.
Oh man,
Oh, Jinx versus Echo.
that wasn't even that wasn't even a fight. Jinx lost.
No, but that scene was the best
yeah,
in my
yeah.
opinion.
It
That
was.
scene was godlike.
I was talking to AJ about it. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's Echo with Magi is fully stacked. Jinx has no chance, no GA."
It just fucking popped her.
He said-
He got that 3-hit passive with just auto attacks
Right.
and splat.
It's like, you should have worn it. You should have worn it.
Too bad Jinx came out with the Cogmall passive.
Yeah. Oh.
Boom.
That scene was fire. I need that to be the standard look for Echo. I need them to get rid of the big mohawk and make that Echo. Since they're apparently putting it in the fighting game. Which I'm excited for. Seems real cool. I'm not sure
It
why
does see lit.
Most
Gonna
lit,
mean
indeed.
Jinx at the moment.
Right. Jinx seems insane.
She got nicks.
Ari gives me a headache. I don't know why watching that is oof. Mm-mm. Fucking air juggles looking like that. That shit's a oof. Bitch holds you in air on the orb and just dashes back and forth.
Uh-huh.
Shit's stupid.
Already a nuisance.
I hope they. Oh my god! What if they put in bands? That shit would be crazy. Nah, never mind. No, it wouldn't. So there is one thing that I wanted to get your opinion on, Jerry.
Yeah, what's up?
I need you to tell me who's the best Spider-Man.
That's hard because like I didn't really like the third movie with Toby. Wait. Yeah, the third one was when, spoilers, if you haven't seen it,
The
he gets
2005
Venom, right?
movie or something.
If you haven't seen it, get fucked. Like,
Right, yeah. But that's where he gets Venom and shit, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't care for that. I really didn't. I didn't like how he become like a fucking douchebag. It just wasn't what.
Not your cup of tea.
Yeah,
I'm an arsehole.
yeah. But I really liked Andrew Garfield's portrayal. What's the portrayal of it. But if I had to go based off of just who I think was the best, I can't. I still remember the day I went to go see the first Spider-Man.
Same.
And watching it in theaters and just watching the ending when he's fighting Green Goblin, like that shit hit me. It still hits me. Like that shit was wild. Like just him figuring out who he was and shit like that. Like
Peter, it's me.
yeah, and like
I raised
him
you like
having
a son.
to like
I'm like your father.
deal with his fucking best friend. Like man, it was tough. So I'd have to say Tobey Maguire, but I didn't really like the third movie. So
Word.
But you
but
think
the other two are like, but then I'd probably rank Tom Holland and then Andrew Garfield. But they're like so close. It's hard between Andrew and Tom. I like them both.
Really? Who you think played a better? If you remember from what you remember, right?
Right.
Who you think played a better Peter Parker? Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland?
The thing is like they're playing two different like.
They're playing two different eras
ages.
of Peter Parker, but
Yeah.
Peter Parker as a character like doesn't change much other than his like ability to create shit, right?
For me, I think it's Tom Holland. I think.
You said Tom Holland? Okay.
Yeah.
John Vastly
Interesting.
disagrees.
Vastly.
I'm still not
I
understanding why, but we'll get into that.
I feel like the only one that does like the tech side of Peter really well was Andrew. I feel like I could be wrong though. I think like because like Peter's not supposed to be like stupid, but like
no, he's supposed to be one of the smartest ones.
Yeah, like he's really smart, and I felt like Andrew did that really well.
When he's older, he's considered like top 5 smartest in Marvel, without including like omnipotent deities and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like as far as just human beings go, he's like top 5 smartest.
And like Toby, he's living in a goddamn studio apartment, trying to make it. You know what I mean?
That's a pretty consistent Spider-Man thing. Spider-Man is always known for being a broke bitch.
Why you gotta be a broke bitch?
He wasn't
though?
like.
Why he gotta be that extra?
It is very rare that he actually makes money.
That's true.
That's part of his whole shtick of being a friendly neighborhood spider.
And that's what keeps him humble. But why he gotta be a bitch though?
Right, like
he can't just be broke.
Oh. I gotta be a bitch.
No, that's just the level of broke he is at.
You know what? All right. Yeah. All right. So again,
Living in a boo-boo apartment and everything.
Again, tell me. See, I feel like you don't like Tom Holland Spider-Man mainly because of the world around him.
You're not wrong,
but not specifically for him as a character. Because I agree with most people's issues with the world he's in. But if you just take him as Spider-Man, I think he does a fantastic, well, not a fantastic job. I think he's the best balance between Spider-Man and Peter Parker that we have.
I think he does a good job of Spider-Man. The Marvel movie, the MCU is doing like a great job with like his quips and his jokes and everything like that.
Which him as an actor does really well. They tried to do that with Toby, and it just sounded awkward.
Yeah, they kind of stuck those in, like when it came to Toby and those jokes and everything, it's felt like they kind of just stuck those in the last like screenings of the dialogue of the script and everything. And we're like, wait a second. Spider-Man's supposed to like have a good bit of like banter and like heckle his like villains and everything like that. So they just kind of like each time threw that in on like the final reading and we're like, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. But you know, that's why I enjoyed Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, because he did a great job of being that like real quippy, quirky, like cracking jokes, playing around. Like he did a great job doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But his Peter Parker was stale. Like I didn't believe that this is Peter Parker, you know? Like,
yeah, no. Like I mostly blamed Sony movie, like Sony for that. I don't think they gave him a very like just the plots in general, especially the second one. Where they just turn around and come back and we're like, oh yeah. Harry Osborn's like your best friend. You've known him for like years and years. He wasn't in the first one at all. They have no chemistry on screen. Like I'm supposed to believe these guys are like best buds and consider themselves like practically brothers.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I guess my problem with Tom Holland is more of the movies he's in. It doesn't quite. I think whatever character he's playing is doing great and fitting in to the MCU well, but I don't think that's Spider-Man.
It's true. That's not the neighborhood Spider-Man. You're right. Like,
and that's kind of why I'm like so against him when it comes to this.
what about you, Aaron?
I think Tom Holland's the best. Pretty clear. I think he's the best balance between the two Spider-Mans. The other two of Andrew and Toby. Toby was the best Peter. Andrew did a pretty good Spider-Man, like actually in the suit. I just feel like Holland does the best of both.
Now
Like he does both at a lesser extent, but he's a complete Spider.
There you go. Hey, high five. You
And
can't see
also
my
just-
hand, but
I just feel like a lot of people hate Tom Holland not for legit reasons. They just hate him because he's not Toby or because he's not him. Like, they just go with whatever anybody else says that sounds legit, which is usually the case. But
I'm still cheering for Donald for Spider-Man.
Donald Glover for Miles.
Yep. Back when
he can't be. That's going to be its own separate thing.
I was gonna say that whole thing started back. I think I don't even think Andrew Garfield was cast as Spider-Man yet when that started being on Twitter.
Yeah. Now,
So this was back before he like got big as Childish Gambino and everything like that too.
Now, Aaron, do you agree with all the issues and stuff surrounding the world Tom Holland's in, and like how his Spider-Man movies are portrayed? Like him.
yeah, I do. He is very heavily reliant on the concept of Iron Man. Like he's literally all. It's like how in the comics he's all on Cap's thing. In the movies, he's all on Iron Man's thing. But this dude is just so distraught that he doesn't know what to do because he doesn't have Iron Man to back him up. And that's not really how Spider-Man acts, because Spider-Man, for the most part, has been on his own.
True. And now he's going to be with Doctor Strange.
Which there's a theory that we might get to see evil Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
really?
This Doctor Strange is the one from the What If series.
Mhm.
An evil Doctor Strange?
Yep. The evil Doctor Strange destroyed his actual world. So he got locked up.
Oh yeah, and the fucking cartoon. What's it called?
Yeah, the
What if?
the Marvel What If.
Yeah. What if? Yeah.
Word?
This is
Crazy.
that this is
he literally
that Doctor Strange.
destroys his fucking world.
Whoa.
I don't even think it's just his world. I think he destroys his universe.
Oh yeah, universe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
all-
Yeah. He
Yeah.
destroys his
He
universe.
destroys his entire universe.
He what? Spoilers. He goes back in time to try to save his hands, but what he does is he makes it to where he kills that girl that he's in love with, and he can't change it.
It's a fucking big fuck up. What the fuck?
Yeah, and like he does everything he possibly can. Like he goes and learns. I think I'm fucking up what happens, but I think I'm pretty close. I can't remember it all, but he goes and like finds like the most darkest secret arts that he can. That's like forbidden.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and like consumes like these other dimensional beings.
Yeah,
like
to
he
try to
consumes
bring her back.
Cthulhu and
On
fucking
some Green Lantern, DC Black Lantern shit. Oh my
yeah.
god.
It literally breaks the universe.
Damn. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Holy shit. What if? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The likes of the MCU versus Doctor Strange. What if though?
And then like he notices the Watcher, which isn't something any normal person can do. And the Watcher's just like, I can't fucking do shit about it. I'm just watching.
No,
So he
that'll
just-
change your feet.
Yeah, he literally just watches as his universe just crumbles around him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Holy shit. No, low key though, if you take the current members of the Avengers, put them against Doctor Strange, who's coming out on top?
Are we talking normal Doctor Strange or the evil, super powerful one?
I mean, we're talking about this current Doctor Strange.
I think if Iron Man was alive, I think he'd fuck him up.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers.
I don't know, Iron
Which,
Man's
if you
dead. Get
haven't
outta here.
seen, if you haven't fucking seen Endgame, you're worthless. Get out. Go away.
Damn.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So get it together.
First talk?
But yeah. No. I guess the Avengers. Depends.
You gotta understand. What's your name? Scarlet Witch is with them.
I was gonna say Scarlet
Oh,
Witch
I
is with them,
forgot.
so
Yeah.
it becomes like a fairly even fight.
But
Should
it's not
be.
even full power Scarlet Witch, though. That's the thing.
It's not full
She
power,
getting
but
there, though.
she
She's-
is consistently training.
She is out there in the woods training.
She is training, but I don't think she can hold.
She's quote unquote already better at astral projection than Doctor Strange is.
Is she?
Yeah, because they went over like, oh, she's sitting there while her normal body is like making tea or coffee or something, and her astral self is studying at the same time. Versus Doctor Strange has to be asleep or meditating, like sitting still, while his astral form goes around and
She's-
does stuff.
If she's that close to full power Scarlet Witch, then I'm pretty sure they'd beat Strange.
Okay.
Now, are we talking? I mean, because I feel like Captain Marvel can beat the fuck out of him. I think.
Captain Marvel gets yeeted to another dimension. He can.
I was gonna say, once you start bringing like magic into this argument, it's basically just going to be magic versus magic,
Yeah.
or it should be realistically.
Anything
Because she
like,
else.
just brute strength.
You can't brute strength Doctor Strange.
Well,
You
is there
need
any
some
Eternals?
type.
I haven't seen Eternals, so don't spoil
Well, see,
nothing.
that's
If
why
y'all
I said
haven't-
Avengers, right?
Oh, okay. Well,
I
I mean,
don't
some
know
of
if
the
the-
Eternals become Avengers, though.
Do they? I don't know.
I don't think they do.
Current Avengers. Let's say it like that.
That's why
That's
I said
fine,
current
yeah.
Avengers.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're talking Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man,
Wow.
Thor.
He doesn't do magic though. So
No,
that's-
he doesn't. I mean, he kind of.
Is lightning and thunder is technically
That's
magic, but
magic.
it's not
You can't
casting
directly
spells
cast,
like
like, a
that
spell or
magic.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not doing.
So-
he's not doing
I
gang
mean,
signs and shooting it.
Theoretically,
Just
he could
controls
use.
it. I don't think he conjures it out of like thin air though. I think he just
Theoretically, he could cut through anything magic that he throws with Stormbringer,
He can.
or what's it called? Stormbringer.
Stormbreaker?
yeah, Stormbreaker.
Ah,
He could. He definitely could. He definitely could. That thing ate all of the Infinity Stones.
Sure. I say Groot. Groot. fuck
Shut
you.
up.
all right.
So yeah, basically at that level of magic, it's just magic v magic.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, what would Spider-Man be doing
He
against?
gets yeeted.
He'll be going magic, magic with a kick.
He'd get yeeted to another dimension. What's he gonna do? Lift a car and throw it at Doctor Strange
Well, what about Ant-Man?
when Strange just flies? Oh, Ant-Man,
yeah.
Ant-Man solos, Ant-Man solos,
You said Ant-Man solos?
Ant-Man solos.
True.
He gets them while he's not watching. He shrinks down. He crawls up his butthole. He expands.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
True.
Ant-Man solos.
Actually, that's what they should have did with Thanos. Ant-Man solos, Thanos.
I was gonna say, wasn't that an episode of What If? Was
Oh
Hank
my.
Pym like Ant-Man
Oh,
solos?
he
the-
really did. Yes.
like he
Yeah.
legit does solo the
Oh yeah, I
Avengers.
forgot about that. He really just solos all the Avengers. Really just fucks them up.
Ant-Man solos.
Ant-Man solos. Yep. Yep.
Hank Pym, Ant-Man solos.
I didn't know that Tony Stark made the nanite suit because he doesn't want something like that happened in Civil War, where Ant-Man just climbed inside of his suit and started taking everything apart.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He did I didn't know he did the nanite things because of that situation.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one thing. He does consistently always upgrade his suit whenever he finds new tech that like beats him somewhat. Like he's always like, "Oh, I have to incorporate that." Like after the Infinity War, he incorporates Wakandan shield technology and everything into his endgame suit.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
never put
Like
the two together.
he goes from like a physical like nanite shield to the Wakandan like
Vibranium.
vibranium's tech shield or whatever.
Yeah,
hologram
anytime he
shield.
finds any type of upgrade he can add, he'll throw that money.
He's like,
Or
oh.
at least make an entire suit dedicated to it.
Speaking of Wakanda, bro, I'm so ready for Black Panther 2, bro. Man,
I'm absolutely not.
really?
No, I'm not.
they have.
I mean, as depressing as it might be, like
Uh,
I'm really looking forward to it.
it seems like they're confirmed to make Shuri the new Black Panther, which
I figured they were gonna
I'm
do that
fine.
anyway at some point. Anyway,
at some point. I mean, it happened in the comics, so at some point it could happen.
I was gonna say they also could have done Killmonger
They could
because
Bro.
he also becomes
Ah.
Black Panther at one point.
yes,
There's
Ah.
quote unquote 10 different Black Panthers.
I would really love Killmonger, but I don't know how they're gonna bring him. I mean, I know how they would bring him back, but
I don't know how would they bring him back?
the multiverse,
They do the multiverse thing?
things.
yeah.
You can always multiverse something.
I
That's how
know,
they stay
but
alive in Marvel.
I know,
They
but I
cheat.
just don't. Am I the only one that doesn't like the multiverse thing being used? I mean, I get it and I understand it.
I like it. It brings
It kind
out
of has to be used.
because
see,
at some point you're gonna run out of normal content, and then you have to bring different versions of.
Doc, there's still so many superhero stories and stuff that they just haven't told in the regular.
But they're not as
But they're not really
popular. I don't
necessary.
think.
They're not
Or,
necessary.
I wouldn't say necessary. I don't think they're not as popular.
I don't think they're necessary because they've built the story to go in a specific direction. Because obviously,
That's true,
what is
yeah.
it? Adam Warlock.
Yeah,
He's in the original line going up to Endgame. Like he was supposed to be
he's
the
in
one
the
to get the
original
Infinity
Infinity War.
right? Like there's a lot of stuff that's not in there. The way they built
you're
it,
right.
not
They're supposed
having
to
certain
actually
heroes.
meet the Watcher on, I think, on the moon or some shit.
Yeah, because there were supposed to be some X-Men in the freaking Infinity War too.
Yeah, fucking
Oh,
Wolverine.
we got some X-Men. Scarlet Witch.
Soon. Soon.
Well,
We're getting legit X-Men soon, though.
actually, the X-Men stayed out of Civil War.
We got Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolverine was one of the few X-Men that was an actual Avenger. And I think that's about it, to my knowledge.
Well, quick, and
There's a few that
what's
become
fucked up-
Avengers later, but
because in like normal Marvel like continuity
Mhm.
in the comics, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are Magneto's kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not the case in the MCU.
It's just, oh, man.
they had to. It was because of that the ownership thing, right?
Well,
Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
They had to freaking-
Sony's still arguing about it. They were like, "Oh, sure, yeah, we'll share Marvel the movie rights for Spider-Man, but we're keeping Fantastic Four and we're keeping X-Men."
Yeah, they're literally split in half the freaking Marvel universe, but supposedly they have control of all of them.
I think it's just difficult to tie like solid story in a movie doing the whole multiverse thing. They kind of fumbled it a bit in the Endgame. Like,
Yeah.
it just felt. Am I the only one that felt that it was just kind of gross? Like I felt like it didn't
Did they?
hit.
I don't feel like they touched the multiverse in.
They just brought up that once you mess with time, you bring in more multiverses.
That is,
Yeah,
yeah,
with
that
the
is
whole,
the multiverse.
You start creating other multiverses.
With the whole what is it? It was the one and
Yeah,
what's the name?
Bruce.
The one in Hulk.
Bruce, yeah. With them talking about it, how they're creating another timeline.
Yeah.
that's just so easy to fuck up in a movie sense.
It's just in general that type of storyline is basically a failsafe, right? If you do
Yeah.
something somebody doesn't like, you literally just take them from some other universe.
And
say,
that's
"Oh,
what makes
here
it
they
feel
go."
so artificial. Like it feels
Yeah.
like nothing has no real serious consequence. They can just pull stuff from wherever.
It's like when you look at
But I mean, would you feel that way about the comic books? Because that's
Well,
what
that's
they do in the
comic
comics.
books. You have time
They
to
don't do
establish
that as
things
much
and-
in the comic books.
You
Like
also-
it's normally a pretty big event whenever they start combining universes.
Also, that's comic books. You can establish and do certain story beats in comic books that aren't really that work that well in movies. Like they have time to establish things and set certain stuff up like way down the line, or not even way down the line, just certain things that they can take their time with and it still makes sense in the end. But like movies, you have a set time to show your audience this, and if it doesn't set that precedent well, it doesn't work. Like it doesn't fit well into the overall movie.
It's set pretty low right now, decently.
I think it's the best we're gonna get.
And they're doing it with TV shows too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're setting it up from different angles with the TV shows.
Loki
and
was really
the
good.
one shots and
Like,
throwing stuff like
yeah.
that.
I haven't watched any Hawkeye, but I've
Neither have I.
heard like mixed feelings.
It's apparently really good. I've heard it's really good.
I've only
Seems
heard
fun.
like 2 people talking about it, and I think they both said it's the best Marvel TV show,
Wow,
like consistently.
I don't think so. I mean,
I heard
better than
basically-
I
Who
don't
made
think
Captain
you
America?
can beat Loki.
I've heard that basically the only reason some people don't like it is because they just don't have a Hawkeye.
Make some hoes.
I mean, Hawkeye is kind of a boring character. I don't know.
Make some hoes.
Yeah, why would you be interested in watching a dude shoot an arrow when you could watch Loki mess with the universe? Like,
This is true.
I get
That's
it.
so big
Some
to me.
hoes.
Like, I get it.
Loki. If you haven't seen Loki, you need to watch Loki because that whole series literally makes Phase 4 or whatever. I think.
Yeah, it's an that's the entire point of all of the
Yeah.
TV shows is they're making Phase 4. Like they set up Kang the Conqueror.
That's big. That's fucking huge.
Kane the Conqueror?
Yeah.
That's an extremely important character, actually.
Hmm.
I don't know how they're going to do it without the Fantastic Four, but they're doing it.
They're making a Fantastic Four movie.
Are they?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. Then yeah.
They own the rights to it.
Meanwhile,
Why is it
The hell?
important? Why is it
Got
important that they do it? Or like
what do you mean?
um
Fantastic Four is
the-
important as hell.
I don't know
Another
how
one?
important they
DJ
are to
Khaled?
Kane.
Not those, like a good one.
Oh, a
I'm
good
talking
one.
about
Like
Michael B. Jordan as
MCU.
freaking what's his name?
MCU is
But
The
setting
good
up.
originals
one,
were
though.
good.
The first original one was alright. The second one was doo doo water.
Yeah. the
Really?
one with
I
freaking-
enjoyed Silver Surfer. I enjoyed seeing him on the screen. I don't know.
the one
Silver,
with
Silver
current
Surfer
cap.
was the one good thing we got out of there.
The one with the current cap.
I mean, the way that they portrayed Galactus, I guess, was weird as fuck. But
Just a space storm.
yeah,
But no, Tank, if you didn't know, Kang the Conqueror is
Oh, I know who Kane the Conqueror is.
okay. Well, you know he's like Reed Richards' great 30 times grandson.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I'm saying like they need to do that. But if they have a Fantastic Four movie lined up, we're probably gonna see a good bit of Kang get explored there then.
because they've announced
Fantastic
like I think
Four.
the next villain for Doctor Strange is, and that's Kang.
Have they?
Yeah, because
Well, I mean-
multiverse of madness or some shit.
I was gonna say it involves the multiverse, so Kang is a pretty good idea for that. Unless they're gonna make it another cosmic entity, like Dormammu or whatever.
Shout out Dormammu.
But I
Agamotto
thought
or
that like
any of
Kang was
those.
gonna be the Phase 4 big baddie like Thanos was.
He is. He's set up to be the Phase 4 big baddie.
Kane the Conqueror.
At this point, honestly, I'm just a little tired of Marvel movies.
It's-
After 14 years of them or something like that, it's getting a little old.
Them to do DC versus Marvel, but
Don't
that's
do
not
that.
gonna happen because
Don't
DC
do that.
is shit.
You want to watch the movies, theaters get set on fire. Don't do that. I honestly, I don't. If they do that, it's usually never a clear cut winner.
Yeah.
Well, no,
since they
because
don't wanna
then
piss
it's
people
like
off.
At some point, they like figure out it's like either fucking, not Galactus, but fucking Thanos or fucking what's Darkseid doing the stupid shit.
Can we talk about how DC fucked up Darkseid?
I don't know. I don't want.
DC really fucked up their whole world, but that's neither
Yeah.
here nor there.
They keep doing it.
I hear Aquaman's good though.
No,
Debatable.
it really wasn't.
I didn't see it, so
Was it better than a lot of the other DC movies they made? That are
That's a
in that
low bar.
continuity?
That's a low bar. I will say it's in the top half.
did they fix the Flash's running?
Nope.
No.
No. Okay, gonna check that off. Is Cyborg no longer a CGI mess?
No.
No, he's always going to be a CGI mess.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead and check that off here. Okay. Did the director's cut or change whatever that movie was, or whatever the other version of?
Yeah.
Snyder Cut.
Yeah, the Schneider cut. Did that fix DC? in the world that DCEU
Like
did it
10% of it. 10%.
It made it a little bit better,
Yeah.
Okay.
except it's, I don't think, canon. So, no.
Who?
What? The
Yeah.
Snyder Cut.
Who's not canon?
The Snyder Cut is not quote-unquote canon,
Oh
to
yeah.
my knowledge. We still have the original doo-doo water Justice League movie.
Okay, go ahead and check that off. All right. Any mention of Green Lantern anywhere?
Nope.
All right, go ahead.
Mention, yes.
Okay. Keep that.
Do anything with it? No.
Do we know who it is? Hal Jordan or John?
No.
No. No, they didn't even mention a specific Green Lantern from Earth. They just vaguely mentioned
Green Lantern Corps.
the Lantern Corps.
Yeah.
They're a pain for us to deal with.
Check that off. All right.
So that's why I'm saying they mentioned Green Lanterns.
Any more news about the new Batman played by what's his name? Robert.
To my knowledge, Robert Pattinson.
Robert, yeah.
It is kind of a standalone movie, like
The Joker.
like the Joker. And I hear, like the Joker, it is the best thing to come from DC of all time.
Do
Like,
they
it is
have any
giving-
lights?
What is?
The new Batman
The new Batman movie.
by Robert.
It's Robert
Lights.
Pattinson. It is
Bro, what do you
apparently
mean, do they need lights?
Every trailer I've seen of that new Batman looks dark as shit, and I can't see anything.
Turn
I
brightness
cannot tell you.
up.
I cannot tell you.
I see every other scene. Other than that, it's just it's too dark.
The people who saw the early
It's gonna be
screenings of it, like the test screenings, like gave it standing ovations.
Hold
like
on.
they didn't even know what they were going to go see,
Did I
and
just
it
hear-
was apparently the greatest movie.
Did I just hear Aaron? Did you just say discombobulate? I know. I heard that in the background.
Discombobulated.
John, you started talking. All I heard was discombobulate. All right.
So,
Nope, but
that's going to be that should be a good movie. Is
Should.
it in the main universe? No. So it does not change the DC. Unless
Still
they're
got
going to
Batfleck.
I was going to say unless they change that with Flashpoint and do
Oh, I forgot
multiverse
they're
collapsed.
doing Flashpoint, but that's going to be a
I
fucking
think
shit show.
Am I the only one that thinks Batman and the DCEU is probably the best thing about it? Like, that's a cool Batman. That Batman kills people and uses guns.
He's cool,
And which
The
one?
what?
but I'm
in
a
the
Henry
new-
Cavill stan.
The Batfleck.
But yeah, I'm a Henry Cavill stan, so I'm gonna stick with his portrayal of Superman is the best.
Ben Affleck's
Even
Batman
if,
is what I'm talking about.
He
Yeah.
didn't kill people. I thought he just beat the fuck out of them.
No, he killed
No,
people.
he outright shot people with guns in Batman v Superman.
He straight kills people.
He
That's a
like ran over a
older
dude with a
Batman.
car. He shot people with guns. He threw
was
somebody
just-
through like 3 walls. Like there, it's like the
Yeah,
whole argument
I
with
didn't realize what he
Arkham
was
Knight.
shooting them with. I thought he was just shooting them with like fucking rubber bullets and shit, like not actually killing them.
Rubber bullets are still lethal if shot directly. They're meant to be bounced on the ground 20 feet or 50 feet before your target. You're not supposed to literally shoot somebody with a rubber bullet. That's still gonna kill you.
Speaking of bullets, I don't know if y'all want to talk about the Alec Baldwin situation or not. But
What the fuck is going on? Oh, you're talking about that thing where he did the prop gun?
yeah,
Nasty.
What a
They-
transition.
They've come out with some new information. Apparently they were testing the guns and like with live ammunition, and when they returned the ammunition, apparently they missed a cartridge. They missed like a box of rounds or something. And like apparently that gun had like 1 or 2 live bullets in it. It was no fault of Alec Baldwin's, to my knowledge. So,
I don't know if they call him an engineer or like prop director or whoever actually handed him the weapon is the one who was supposed to check the ammunition to make sure it was all blanks.
Yeah, so that's about all I got on that.
Sounds like somebody trash.
What? I mean,
Yeah.
listen. You didn't hear it from me. But I heard it was intentional.
Listen.
Well,
Yeah, I still don't know why he would point a gun at somebody, even if it was with a blank.
true.
Like, rule 1 of gun safety is don't point at people.
Well, I don't think in my head I'm like, I don't think he's meaning to point it in her direction. I think that's just where he was told to stand and act out whatever scene or whatnot he was doing, and it just happened that he's having to point it at said person. That's the only thing that I can think of. I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe he stubs his toe, trips.
Maybe. Shoot.
Eh.
I mean,
Who knows? Who knows?
Aquaman 2 is being made, so that's neither here nor there.
Oofy
Quit
boofy.
disrespecting Aquaman, fam. That's my favorite superhero, dog.
I don't even think you could have said that with a straight face.
Oh, I
Alright.
can. I can say.
What's
it
the
with a straight
version? What's the Marvel version of fucking Aquaman?
Namor?
Yeah.
Namor. Oh.
He's a mutant.
Why are you making fun of Namor, bro?
face. He needs to name more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Banned.
Oh.
And wasn't it actual talks of them making a Namor movie?
Oh, I hope not.
I hope
I hope
not.
not too.
They probably are.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna be honest, I wanted MCU to quit while they were ahead.
I don't think they will. They're making.
I don't
too
think
much
they
money,
will
bro.
either, but I really wanted them to quit while they were ahead.
I'm surprised DC is still trying.
They got to.
DC should
Technically,
stop
they
with
don't.
the universe.
The live actions don't need to be made. The animateds are carrying hard.
Their animation is carrying. Their solo movies are carrying.
Batman and everything else.
I think there's a new Batman movie. I think it's like the whole fucking Bat family comes out. They got people I didn't even know coming out to join the fight some owl dude.
Oh, Batman
Oh,
Court of Owls.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
No. What is
it
that?
was called The
movie
Long
specifically
Halloween.
called? No. That's a different one.
That's a different one. What's the new one?
That also, I think, involves the Talon at one
Bad
point.
Blood.
Oh,
I think that's what it's called.
That's what the game's supposed to be about.
Court of Owls.
Mm-hmm. The new
Let me look. Yeah, Batman Bad Blood. That's the one we're talking about.
blood.
Yeah, like they bring like people that like that
Because it's Batwoman, Batwing,
Batgirl.
Damian, and Nightwing, and then they have all four of them try to save Batman.
I feel like I've seen this before.
No, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one.
You talking about a different one than that?
Yeah, yeah. No, they bring in them, but they bring in other people.
Yeah, that came out back in 2016.
Yeah, no. This just came out recently.
Yeah, I was like,
Is it the Long Halloween? Let me see. No, because that has the Joker.
that's the latest new thing I know of. I don't know of anything else. Man, does Batman hard carry the DC?
Oh yeah. Is it him?
It's not even close either.
It's not.
It's like Batman, half of the Flash universe, and then Superman, and then whatever else.
All I know is just League Dark go hard.
What is it called?
Justice League Dark. Oh yeah. Justice
Honestly,
League Dark
the
is dark.
Flash, the Flash really started doing stuff when Flashpoint Paradox became.
Hey, tell them again for the folk in the back.
Yeah. Just how it is.
Sheesh.
He was already doing a good bit before Flashpoint, but
No one gave a fuck.
Don't care.
yeah, Flashpoint really set like everybody loving him, even though a lot of people already loved him.
Anybody see that Batman movie Gaslight?
Oh, Gotham by Gaslight or something like that.
Sure.
What was that one? Is that the one with the old school Batman?
I think it was.
Steampunk Batman.
Yeah.
Was that good?
No, I haven't watched it. I
seen
want
it.
to.
I just know it's pretty good because Batman.
I'm telling you, man. As much
It's
as
one of the few Batman ones that I want to see.
as much as people like harp. Well, people don't really harp on Batman. They just hate the
Yeah, they do.
Batman community because they love Batman so much. But Batman is
Give him
like,
1 hour of prep time and he beats everybody.
Sure. But man, you can't really tell a better story in that kind of world with anybody else from that cast like that. And a real terrible freaking city, Gotham. Dude's got no powers, but is just really good at fighting folk and is really smart. Fighting
I
people.
like Batman when he's in Arkham. I like Batman when he's in Arkham.
When
You bring him out of Arkham.
What-
Or bring him out of Gotham.
I think
Then I
that's when
started
he's-
having a problem with him.
I think that's when he's the most interesting. He's the most. I think that's when he's the most honest. Because there are, especially the what is it, the New 52 stuff.
Mhm.
Like Batman fully is aware that he is not the motherfucker capable of taking out people on like a Superman level threat. Like,
No, Batman knows that,
yeah.
but the comics don't.
Oh well.
They still have him out here dodging Omega beams from Darkseid, which are literally impossible to dodge. They still have him having him solo like everything, 5D chess. Like
Hmm.
when he's
I'm thinking
in
about-
Gotham, I like him, but yeah, when you start getting into like the multiversal aliens and threats like that,
It can be a little up in the air.
they really got to pull stuff out from places to keep him competitive.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a Batman called the Signal. He's yellow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the new one.
Wait, there's a new
One of the new
Batman
ones.
called The Signal?
Yeah.
He's one of the Bat kids. One of the Bat family.
That's a fire name, by the way. The Signal.
He's cool, dude.
See, that's what I was talking about. They have like a new. I think it's a comic where they have all the Bat people.
Oh, it's a brother.
Yeah. Duke something, I think.
Duke Thomas.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the big ass mirror on his chest, but you know. And
He's the only one allowed to fight during the daytime.
Shoo. Well,
Everybody else is supposed to say they're fighting for nighttime.
What in the vampire?
I see why.
I know,
the
right?
suit's mad bright.
Yeah.
It's a cool design.
Azrael.
It reminds me of Static Shock for some reason. Like, I don't know why. I get
So
like
Black Man in Yellow
fuck is
reminds you of Static Shock.
no, just the way it looks.
They got a legit like bat dragon called Goliath.
What?
Damien's pet.
Yeah.
For a while, Damien got his own comic series with Goliath. Damien and Goliath, or
That's nutty.
Robin and Goliath.
It's pretty cool.
That's pretty sick. Oh, here's one where he's in gold. That's pretty cool. Who the heck is this next to him? Is that
You're probably
Deathstroke's
talking about
kid?
Azrael.
Is that Azrael? He's in like,
Yeah.
he's got like a hood.
Gold and shit. Yeah.
And dude looks like
That's
Deathstroke V2.
Yeah.
Key.
You said what?
All the spiky bits.
So low key. Deathstroke V2.
That's what it looked like.
Oh, they got one of them starfish. from-
Starro?
You know.
Yeah,
Yeah, Star.
they got
Jarro.
one of. Yeah, they
It's
got
Jarro.
Starro's son, Jarro.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, he is. He is
Don't you love
in.
it?
He is in canon. Batman's favorite son.
Why is it
Oh.
a star with a Robin outfit on?
Yeah, right?
man?
That's what I'm saying.
Man, DC
He
out
is
here
in
acting
canon.
unusual.
Batman's favorite Robin.
Why he hugging it, bro?
Because he loves it, bro.
Why am I looking at
He
fat
hadn't seen-
Batman?
Are you talking about in what is it? The Joker, where Batman becomes the Joker or whatever. What's it called?
The Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah, the Batman Who Laughs. What a awful storyline. Yeah, are you
Batwing.
talking about in that comic
Maybe.
where he sees Jarro out of nowhere and he's got Batman has a Black Lantern ring and he's like, Jarro, my favorite son.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. Oh my Lord.
Don't you love it?
Oh my God, it's holding a batarang. I hate it. I'm clicking off. I'm clicking off. I'm clicking off.
So, oh my god, it's holding something.
I don't like it. Why?
What's racist? He racist against stars, fan.
No, because I like Patrick.
He said, I like to say it. He said, no, it's Patrick. He's like, are you racist against stars, fam? No, it's Patrick.
Bro, why? Ugh.
He said it yourself. It's Patrick.
I want them to do a movie of the Dark Knight series.
Oh, SpongeBob?
The
Yeah, that'd be cool.
The metal.
Metal.
I just want to see Azrael's.
Oh, Azrael in an actual movie.
I want to see the Dark Knight version of it.
Oh.
Mm.
Where Bruce comes back to reclaim it and he's like, no, I'm just gonna keep being Batman.
Oh yeah, because Azrael's part of the Order of the Owls, isn't he?
I don't remember if he is. He might have been like for that comic.
I want to
But-
see animated Joker Who Laughs. I think that shit is gonna be so good. if
Oh,
they
the
do it.
Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah, that whole
They're definitely gonna do it.
universe, that's gonna be so
Bruh.
freaking insane.
DC Universe Online made it a DLC.
Did they really?
Yes, years ago.
Damn.
Did I want to go
Years
back
when
to
it
play
first
it?
launched.
No, I think it was a little after that, but
No, I mean
thought
back when the Batman Who Laughs like first started.
the Batman Who Laughs. Very popular
Lit.
storyline.
Man.
If there ever, it's a lot going on.
I don't even think he's my favorite like metal character. Evil
It's
Batman.
metal.
Mine was definitely the Batman with the Dr. Manhattan powers.
Oh, that was the dark. That was that was the Joker who. That was the Batman Who Laughs, wasn't he? He like
And
switched brains.
he eventually
Yeah.
becomes it.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Why not? Because Batman can take over an omniscient being. Because he's Batman. He does whatever. And that, I think, is the story that made me sit there and be like, now I'm officially tired of the Batman hype.
I think he literally like Jokerfies every freaking superhero in that universe. It's insane.
No, he kills everybody in his own universe. And then he...
Doesn't
comes
he
to the-
Jokerfy everybody though?
No, he
In
Jokerfies his
universe?
Robins. In the main universe, no.
I
He
feel like they
Jokerfies
talked about
7
Shazam
heroes, I think it
being
was.
Jokerfied or some shit.
Yeah, he Jokerfies Shazam, he Jokerfies Supergirl. Who else does he get?
Superman?
No. He gets Captain Marvel, Shazam, he gets
Oh my god. There was
Supergirl, he gets Blue Beetle, he gets
I remember that, yeah.
he gets Commissioner Gordon too.
Oh yeah, I think that's the first one he gets.
I think Billy was
Weird.
first.
Oh
I think
Don't-
Billy Batson was first.
Don't they-
yeah.
Don't they do a Superman Who Laughs?
Do they? I don't know. I haven't heard that.
I don't think so. He gets infected with the virus, but then he quarantines under a red sun lamp and it fights off the infection and he loses his powers for a while. So he doesn't get fully infected, but Supergirl
Was it a
did.
drawn out series? Probably. Was it good? Yeah.
I
Was it
really
though?
enjoyed the Darkest Nights, like how
When it
their
started
little
out,
stories.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Azrael one was my favorite. Where he turns around and is like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep being Batman, and takes Bruce Wayne's spine out of his body with his head still attached and keeps him as like a computer.
Oh.
Yeah. What a freaking storyline that is.
That was a story.
Oh boy.
That's completely dumb.
It absolutely
To be
was.
honest with you.
Damn.
It was the epitome of Batman with prep time solos the universe.
Pretty much.
Just about. Literally breaks the fourth wall, like whatever. It was like, hey, we're in a comic, and this is their story's made to win, and ours was made to lose.
How did he come back from that? I haven't heard that storyline.
From the Batman Who Laughs thing?
No. The Asriel. Did he come back from that?
Yeah, they give him years later. The son of Bane comes back to town, helps. Was it Talia al Ghul rescue him, and they give him a like nanite suit, essentially body that somehow is able to like decompose his entire head and as well if it wants to, because it's able to just become a nanite swarm, but it starts out as like just a body for Bruce Wayne.
Basically rebuilt him.
And yeah, then he turns around and kills Azrael.
That's okay.
Did they make
I'm a
that?
bit upset.
Did they make the storyline into a movie where there's like 3 Jokers?
What?
No,
I don't know
not
if it's
to my
just a
knowledge.
comic.
Not to my knowledge.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what
think
you're
so.
talking about.
Oh, wait, I don't know the name. What is it?
Sure the hell don't know what he's talking about, so enlighten me.
In New 52, they turn around and are like, well, when the last universe impacting thing happened, I realized there are three Jokers. Like, not all of these things can be done by one man.
By one Joker, yeah. Each Joker has done a different thing to Batman or some shit like that. I don't know.
Like, each of them has their own MO and everything like that. Like, one does it just for shits and giggles. One is like the mass murderer, and one just does it to torment Batman or something like that. Like, and they realize like it's 3 separate people that have been Joker-fied.
It sounds
That
actually
sounds
pretty
somewhat.
interesting.
That sounds somewhat close to the Arkham Knight story.
Maybe. I haven't played Arkham Knight, so I can't
Oh.
argue for or against.
I'm playing.
I've
it right
watched
now.
a bit of your stream.
I'm
Not game.
gonna be streaming it tomorrow. Actually,
It isn't that game stuff.
Oh yeah, Batman never kills, but he will run over people and shoot them with a tank.
they're electrified.
But
You're right, they're
You said-
absolutely electrified, but they're also getting driven over by tank treads.
What did you say here?
doesn't that game suck?
No.
I've heard that game is, but it's because it relies too much on the tank.
It doesn't.
That's the only negative thing I've heard is relies too much on the tank.
You're in the tank.
It's literally called Batman 3 Jokers.
You're not in the tank as much folk complain about it. Also,
I liked it
added-
until like the very end,
Yeah.
where Batman literally uses the line, Alfred, like, I don't mean to brag or anything, but I am Batman. I've known Joker's secret identity since like within the first week of I encountered him.
do we know why he is the way he is?
Joker?
Yeah.
I was a
It's had
chemical.
one bad day.
Yeah, it pretty much came down to chemicals.
Chemicals. Got it.
They
He had one bad day and fell into some chemicals, and that spiraled his mental out of control.
like, yeah, they
we know
took
his real
all
name?
of. I don't think it was actually said, but it shows like his wife and kids and everything like that living off in Alaska, like not knowing who he is because they left him like the day before he fell.
Wow.
Like, I don't think his name was actually said.
I don't even think in the original, like, the, which Batman was it? Where they had, what's his name be the Joker? The first one? Not the...
Are you talking about the Adam West TV show?
No, not that one. Plays in Red Rum, The Shining. What's that dude's name?
Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
Um,
Do they name him, or do they just call him the Joker? Because, like, I feel like he, like, just falls on the ooze, like, at the beginning.
no,
If I'm
I
mistaken.
think I'm pretty sure he has a name.
Mm.
Well, I got one last thing to ask you all.
Shoot, boy.
Do we like the direction the current MCU is going?
Current MCU is going.
Do we like the direction where it's going? We just added the Eternals. Shang-Chi's been established.
She-Hulk is announced.
Yeah.
Groot's announced.
I'll put it to you like this. I really like Shang-Chi.
I personally didn't.
Really.
What?
I didn't like the movie.
That's a hot take. What?
That is a hot take.
That is a pretty hot take. Most people consider that like the best
That's top tier.
Marvel movie in the past couple years.
That's a hot ass take, Jerry. What the fuck do you not like about it?
I felt like,
What'd you feel?
before we go,
Mhm.
you know, I felt like the acting really wasn't all that good to me.
almost backhanded you. Like, but
I mean, I'm fine being the one that, you know, doesn't like it. I'm fine with it. I don't care.
oh yeah, I feel you. I mean, you didn't like Logan, so
Yeah, that nigga didn't.
I
like
didn't.
Logan. That was interesting.
yeah, so
That is another hot take. All right.
which you know,
Hottest takes of 2017.
And then,
man, really, you didn't like the acting? Okay, what else?
like the fighting seemed really choreographed, like heavy.
You mean the scripted martial arts fighting felt
Yeah.
scripted versus people standing around shooting fake lasers at each other?
Yeah.
You felt that was more scripted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy.
And then, like at the end,
Hey.
while they're like fighting
Mm-hmm.
these ninjas people and the people living in the village fighting, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, we gotta work together. That shit was stupid to me.
You dislike people coming together to fight a greater evil.
That easily, yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit, they're soul sucking monsters. I'll work together too.
Now these
Shit.
bitches coming in here and fucking up my hometown. No, they dying.
Shit. No, my people got the right to defend. They're like, hey, we low-key need y'all help. And it's like, oh, you don't work with us? Bet. You gonna get soul sucked. We can defend ourselves against them. They said, you gotta help us. You ain't got no choice, my nigga. Like, honestly, for real, so kind of something, you know what I'm saying? They said, you better square up with us or get squared up by them.
You best slide before you get slid. You hear what I'm saying?
Factoids, bro.
This
Factoids.
is why I'm glad I have you here, Jay.
I know. I'm
You provide.
I like to be.
You
I
have
like to
the-
be the one that's different. That's fine with me.
You have arguably the three hottest takers of the group in this talk right now.
That's wow.
Was it a bad movie? No. Did it have issues that I didn't like? Yes.
I mean, yeah, a lot of movies have issues I don't like.
Would I consider it one of the best Marvel movies to come out? No, I would not.
What would you consider?
What's your best
The
Marvel
best?
movie?
Endgame. I don't think anything is ever topping Endgame for me personally, but that's my opinion.
You're wrong. The answer is Ant-Man.
That's not true.
Shut
No.
up. Shut.
First off, no.
He
You're
said
grounded.
Ant-Man.
You know what,
He
John?
said Paul Rudd.
I'm there with you, bud. I'm there with you.
You're both grounded. Go to dinner with no sauce.
I just liked Ant-Man because it was dumb comedy.
Yeah,
That's
true.
it.
Paul Rudd's best
That's
at.
it. It didn't try to be super serious or anything like that. They made an ant the size of a dog. Like, that is gold. They named an ant Anthony.
Alright, slap them and you for that dumb shit.
Endgame, just for me, was just a culmination of years of watching these movies and Robert Downey. Like, I don't think any movie has ever hit me in a way that movie did. So I don't think any movie will ever beat it for me personally.
You know what's
you don't
crazy?
think any movie ever beat it?
No,
I mean,
You know what's
I've
crazy?
never cried watching a movie, and
Are
that
you
movie
gonna-
made me cry.
That is the one movie that made you cry.
Yes,
Not The Green Mile.
it didn't make me cry.
What the?
Was it a good movie? Is The Green Mile a good movie? Yeah. It didn't make me cry. It
didn't
didn't.
hit his feel spot.
I wasn't
Good Lord.
as attached as
You
I
telling me
was.
you didn't cry in Marley and Me?
No.
Alright. So yeah,
You
I
telling
I
me
used to
you
feel
didn't
the
cry
same
during
way.
Step Brothers?
I used to feel
Shut up.
Endgame was so good. Then I went back and watched Civil War. And I was like, this movie is just better.
I enjoy Civil War. The Civil War is my favorite as well.
When Houston lost power or earlier this year, wasn't it? Didn't you just have Civil War downloaded on your
Yes.
phone?
Yeah.
Well,
You watched it like
that
50
mug
times in a
50
row.
times.
I don't know why you watched it 50 times.
That's the only thing I had to watch.
Yeah.
Well, you better watch a black screen or something.
I ain't gonna watch
Yeah.
that ugly motherfucking thing, man. My black screen, man. It's blank. That's Civil War. I can't tell you how many times I had to listen to Captain America go, your suit. Is it vibranium? Oh my god. Bond is mine. Oh my Jesus.
Oh, I made some shit to hear. Hey, I don't think we've met. My name is Clint. I don't care.
I don't care. It was fun. Well, no. Honestly, I hated
The
the movie.
callbacks to Endgame were cool. Like freaking BP remembering his name. Clint, give it to me. Head ass.
Hey.
It had a mean ass girl power moment.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I mean, there's things that I don't like about the movie.
I
But
think that Tony Stark death just really hit you some type of way.
it just makes me feel a type of way, and I don't think any other movie ever will hit me in that way.
All right, then.
That, man, I fuck with you, Jerry. Real
But
shit.
yeah, Shang-Chi, just not my cup of tea.
Shang-Chi.
Whatever, yeah.
My family during Thanksgiving made sure to correct me when I said Shang-Chi. Every time I said Shang-Chi, they're like, Shang-Chi. And I'm like, oh, okay.
My bad.
All right. Man, that is insane to me. Wow. If
I
you
guess
got any
to
more hot takes, let me know, Jared.
I mean, I don't know what you consider a hot take.
League of Legends is the greatest of video games.
No.
Yeah,
Let
so
it
let me know
burn.
when you have a hot take, Jared.
Got him.
Like any movie, anything you saw recently that you were just like, I hate that. Anything?
Gary, what's your take on Kyle Rittenhouse?
Oh boy. Oh boy. What?
This might be an
like,
interesting hot take.
No, like legit. Like I don't honestly have not kept up with the whole situation, so I honestly don't know.
Wise answer.
I know he was in a protest. I know he shot some people. Some people that he shot are being accused or alleged of being. I think one was like a pedophile or some shit.
Yeah,
and
one was a registered sex offender.
One was a beater or some shit, like an abuser or something. I don't know. So I honestly just did not pay attention to it. I didn't care about it. So that's just my stand on it.
He didn't like Shang-Chi.
Is that got you?
I mean, it's just like, I think Logan's the hotter take. Shang-Chi, I can somewhat understand. Somewhat.
I'll tell you what's a hot take.
Huh.
Freaking Donnell thinking that Eternals is better than Shang-Chi.
Oh.
That's another hot take.
Seen it, so I don't know.
I haven't seen it, but
Most people are calling it the worst Marvel movie.
you're joking. What?
Like it is one of the worst, if not the worst.
I was seeing shit.
I don't think it's gonna beat Iron Man 3 or Thor 2, Thor the Dark World or whatever. I don't think anything's ever gonna take over those two as the worst Marvel movies, but
I didn't think
Thor
Thor Dark World was that
Oh.
trash.
Shut up.
No, it's bad.
I didn't think it was that trash. I mean, I still think it's
Is it
weak.
trash? No. Is it bad? Yes.
Oh, it's awful. Oh my god.
I'd
If
honestly
I really
rank it
just
above.
wanted to go to
Shang-Chi.
sleep.
You better stop it. You better
Oh.
stop. You better stop it.
See, if I just wanted to go to sleep, I'll put on Thor Dark World.
What?
Boy, it can start the opening.
If I want to pass out for 24 hours, I'm putting Shang-Chi on.
That is weird to me.
If I just want background noise, I'd probably just watch.
It's a little too much
Thor the
background
Dark
noise, I'm gonna be
World.
honest.
I like some background.
Yeah, but Shang-Chi's background though?
That's a lot of background.
That's a lot of background, you feel?
There's a lot of punch sounds, a lot of stuff breaking.
Yeah,
a lot
you're
of
right.
Screaming,
you're
kung
right.
fu yells and shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'll turn on Chilled Cow lo-fi beats to chill and study to.
Shut up. Hey, give us a legit answer.
Boy gave an actual answer.
Honestly, I think Logan. I would put Logan higher for me over Shang-Chi.
That's fair. Logan,
That-
is deliciously
Logan,
good.
That is the opposite of a hot take.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's not a hot take. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Oh my
Logan-
god, you think Logan's better than that? Oh,
I enjoyed Logan so much.
Hot take.
So much.
Hot take. Logan's trash. No.
Boy. When Jerry came in and said, I didn't like Logan, I was like,
What the ever
what?
You said what?
Oh, and Trey was just telling us about his baby being born, but I need to hear about this hot take Jerry just came in with.
Yeah, facts.
Hey.
Bro.
Houston's
Trey.
coming in to announce his pregnancy too. Nah, Houston, cool. I'm listening to this hot take.
No.
Oh
It's
my
like, that's
god.
cool and all, but this hot take though.
Ooh boy. I didn't like Logan. Oh, wow. What's wrong with you? I hate to say it.
Wolverine is my favorite. Is my favorite superhero.
Okay,
But I just don't like Logan. I just don't like it.
I remember you said you don't like the fact that he's old. You don't like the daughter.
Even in the comic, he's old Logan. You know, that's it's not that. For me, it's
literally a series called Old Man Logan.
Yeah, it's literally Old Man Logan, I think, or just Logan, I think. But it's just the way they took different ways and different things they changed. I just didn't care for.
What did they change?
You didn't care for the lack of hillbilly incest, retarded Hulk eating him?
No, that's
in the comics.
No, I know. No, it's like the fact that they just pretty much like
him in the comics.
Yeah.
That's so daggum stupid.
And he busts out of him.
Yeah, and he has a incest-filled hillbilly family called the Hulks. Yep.
I can't do nothing but shake my head, but what were you saying, Jerry?
Yeah.
So, like, the whole being his, like, unprogenited daughter.
It's a good word.
Clone, whatever. Well, in the comics, like, it wasn't that way, I don't think. Like, I think he legit had X-23, whatever her name was.
That bothered you?
Yeah.
I think X-23 is almost always a clone.
Yeah.
He does have a few sons, and I think he does have, like, a daughter in another universe.
And him had a daughter, and, like, they were living up in the woods or some shit, and she died while still having a baby or some shit. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But
man,
I don't know. It wasn't for me.
I feel like you need to go back and watch it, and I feel like you'll have a different opinion. Because that movie is solid. Like, even if you aren't like a big superhero fan,
I'd rather go watch X-Men.
Don't
Origins,
don't
Wolverine.
don't you fucking dare.
I would rather watch that.
Dare. Don't you ever.
With fucked up Deadpool.
Don't you ever bring that trash dookie tier.
I would rather watch that.
Poo platter design of a freaking Deadpool back and say I'd rather look at that monstrosity piece of puke on the floor than Logan. You stop it.
No, it's not.
Stop it.
It's not that
the stupid arm swords
version
stop it,
of
Baraka.
It's not that he has a problem with. He's just a real big fan of Will.i.am being in that movie.
Will.i.am was anyway.
That's what he was. He was dead.
He's just a real big fan of Will.i.am, and that's why he loves X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh my God.
I enjoyed
Best
Gambit.
Marvel movie.
You said
Gambit was fine.
You said what?
Best.
Jerry,
Best
you capping
Marvel
now.
movie.
You can't even take yourself seriously.
I am though.
What is best Marvel movie? Say it again. What's best Marvel?
He said
movie?
X-Men Origins, best Marvel movie.
Oh yeah.
He literally just said 2 minutes ago, I cried during Endgame. That was the best. That is the best Marvel movie.
Yeah.
But you make me sit down and watch X-Men Wolverine Origins.
You can't even say the name.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, yo.
I've seen you wear
This
hats,
man-
Jerry. I know you capping.
This man went to Lids, got everything they had in the story, and put on that much cap to say that statement.
What a fucking take. Man.
That's why I'm here. That's what I'm here for.
All right. I mean, I appreciate it. You know, please keep it genuine too. Don't just try to be like
That is genuine.
I know it is. I'm just saying, like, don't try to just hate shit that most folk like just to say I want a hot take. Like,
Oh yeah, Batman sucks.
No.
you know,
I will
what Aaron
try
just
to
said,
watch Logan again. Will it change my mind? I don't think so, but I will do it.
It's just, man.
Give it a rewatch. Still feel the same way.
I was really surprised because something I saw on like a news article was like saying I can't even say the damn name. Shang-Chi
Shang-Chi?
Mm-hmm.
was like tanking really badly, but I don't know.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought Shang-Chi did pretty well.
It has some of the highest like reviews as like a Marvel movie gets.
I can imagine
What
it
could have
started
been-
off kind of bad because people didn't really know who he was, but then it caught traction.
I
Oh,
can
it's
see that.
doing pretty well actually. It had like a $100-something million budget, and it's done about $400 million in the box office.
It had like a 96% rating on Rotten Tomatoes for a while.
And that's theaters at this time. Not to mention the watches on Disney Plus or whatever that shit's called.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't go to the movie theater to watch it. I watched it on Disney Plus.
Man, I think I'm gonna end it there. Off
Yeah.
Jerry's
I-
hot-ass take.
If to me, Black Widow was a better movie. Don't know if that says anything.
Then Logan?
No, then Shang-Chi.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't agree. I saw that movie
my
twice.
God. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Help
That's man, oh man. I actually thought Black Widow was not really that good, and I thought it was okay. I thought
I
it
was
was
severely disappointed in Black Widow.
I thought it was cool, but
Like rewatchability, if I had to choose one to rewatch, it'd probably be Black Widow.
I'd watch Shang-Chi
Crazy.
over and over and over again. Black Widow was so stale. But I went with AJ and Derek, and they
Yeah.
loved the movie. I thought it was cliche
Well,
and
AJ likes bad bitches, so he probably
I mean,
just likes Scarlett
same.
Johansson.
bruh,
Who doesn't?
when you watch the movie, the multiple ass pans that
Oh,
Canada
yeah.
does
I'm
during
not
that
watching
movie,
that.
bruh.
I was going to watch it with my gal friend, but she watched it with her sister. And I'm like, dang it.
Darn.
Oh, poop schnoople.
Constantinople.
But no, that movie was a solid
Istanbul,
5 out of 10.
I mean, it's not like top 5 for me.
It's not even
Top
top 10.
10. Yeah, not top 10.
I'd put it
Black
down
Widow?
there. Black Widow. I'd put it slightly above the Iron Man 3, and not even Iron Man 3. I'd put it right above Dark World.
I put it over Iron Man 3. I put it all over.
Shoot, at
man.
least Iron Man 3 was at least like really, really entertaining, even at the end. But like it was stupid. But you know what? What? The main villain in that movie, Taskmaster, was done so trash. Like that character started so cool and ended so flat.
Repealia.
It was way too freaking cliche, dog. There's so many like, what the fuck? Why? But hey, they had
Who
bad
knows?
bitches. Especially the sister.
Mm.
But all right. I think I'm going to end that there if we do not have any more closing remarks.
I don't think so.
Sorry for my capness, I guess.
No, it keeps it interesting.
Yeah, I don't fam.
Childish.
Batman rules. That is all.
Go like, subscribe, boom.
Oh,
hit
yes.
the bell, whatever.
Batman drools.
Drink water.
Hit the thumbs up. Stay sipping.
In the words of
Stay away
Nick
from
Jenkins, drink more water, or you might die.
Stay away from the new COVID, Omicron, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, that fucking Decepticon variant.
Yeah.
In Omnicron Persei.
Yeah.
Omicron.
No, Omnicron.
Okay.
Omniverse.
What I want. What this is.
Oh.
All right.